been a while and it's time for some tea. So sit down and grab something you enjoy drinking. I have some white temple tea here. That is, I don't know if I spilled it. I couldn't show you I spilled it. One moment. All right, I'm back. Can't believe I spilled my tea. How do you go back? How do you take up something you've been doing and you enjoyed and got too much for you in that season of your life, and then return in a healthy way? That is something I've been pondering lately, because that is exactly what YouTube is to me. It was something I really enjoyed. I loved doing those home to homestead videos, but it got too much for me. I started fixating too much on it, trying to see growth and really enjoying doing them, but also putting too much pressure on myself to make videos, to try to make those shorts, to study up on how to grow, how to get better at editing and all of those things. And that is great fun, and there's no harm in doing any of that, except when it becomes too much for you. And I was in a season of my life where I was ill, and I've shared this publicly before on this channel, that I got diagnosed with severe stress in the spring of 2022. This year has been a wild ride, but it's been an amazing year. I wouldn't wish severe stress on anyone, but this has been something I am so incredibly grateful for. It's changed my life completely. It's brought me to a whole new level of being, of thinking, of reflecting, and I wouldn't want to change anything, even if I could. So that brings me to today and this video, because I have been wanting to do videos again for a couple of months, and I just haven't known how to get started, because I could just do a video. I mean, I could do any video I'd like to and just edit it and publish it and I would be started. But sometimes our minds triggers, and our minds make us think that it's not that simple. At least mine do. I don't know if yours work the same, but I think it's a human tendency. I don't just think it's me. Hopefully it's not just me. All of this growing I've been doing, all of this inner work has just left me very different than I used to be, and in many ways I'm the same. I still really love gardening and growing food. I am fully in love with being a beekeeper. I think that's the most amazing thing and really a dream come true for me to have bees. And I still love living in our old house. All the things that comes with owning a house, even though it can be tricky when things break and when repairs aren't as easy as you thought they were and so on. I really still enjoy being a homeowner. I enjoy living here with my family and just really seeing my family doing well with the increased space and being outdoors and being able to provide for ourselves in more ways than we used to. I still love all of that, but I'm also changed in some ways. I put a lot more focus on my outer appearance now. That's something that has been challenging for me, because I was raised to not be vain, and this is surprisingly difficult to talk about. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I can do it, and I can do it without crying, I think. So yeah, I put more attention and detail into my outer appearance now. My wardrobe is still the same, but that is about to change slowly. As you can see, I already changed my hair. And you know that saying, be careful of a woman who changes her hair, she's about to change her life, or however it goes. I find that really true. I've ordered new glasses. I'm really excited to get them. That isn't so much of a physical appearance thing. That's much more of a actual need thing. I haven't had new glasses in way too many years because I've been pregnant or nursing, and then I got the stress diagnosis. And when you're nursing, or if you're really sick with stress, for instance, you shouldn't get new glasses because the hormones in your body really affect your eyesight. So you need to wait until it's stabilized. And well, you're pregnant for 9 months, and then I nursed for 12 months with each of my children. So that's already almost a year, and then you have to wait an additional 6 months. So that's 2 years and 3 months in total for each child. And then I got the stress diagnosis. So you can sort of do the math and figure out how long it's been since I had a new pair of glasses. So I'm very excited. Those should be coming either later this week or the beginning of next week. And I'm spending more time on me. It's not just that I'm changing how I physically look. It's also about taking care of myself on a deeper level. I have really been doing a lot of inner work, as I mentioned, and it's been the best thing I've ever done for myself. And I am now starting to take care of my body as well. I am moisturizing with different creams. And yeah, I'm growing up. I'm realizing that no one is caring for me other than me. That is for my physical body. Lots of people care for me in different ways, but I'm the only one who's caring for my physical body, and I need to take well care of it. All of this inner work has led me to sort of step into who I really am, and be a little less careless about what other people think and what kind of molds I'm supposed to fit into, and what society expects from me, and the things like the convictions I was raised with through church and all that. I've changed in many ways. I've let go of many things, and I am embracing a new side to me, really. It's always been there, but it's been kept down. And now it gets to bubble up, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think my family is really enjoying it as well. So far it's been really amazing to not just see my growth, but see how my growth reflects into the world and actually makes that a better place too. Speaking of changes, I obviously lost my job in the whole process of being sick. You can't be sick that long and still keep your job in most cases. I'm completely fine with that. That was what needed to happen, really. And in many ways, it set me free in my recovery process. So I'm very thankful that that happened. And then I got to spend 2 months with some amazing people. It's an internship in a way. They build each other up on a daily basis. They build me up on a daily basis. And I think those people will be people I cherish for the rest of my life. They were instrumental in me getting a new job. And no, I didn't get a job with those ladies, although that would have been nice. I actually think I got something that is a much better fit for me. Those ladies built me up to a place where I felt confident to look for a new job, and not just any new job, but my dream job. God's timing is beyond words sometimes. So just at the point where I started to feel ready to actually make the next move and consider when I would be fully well again and out of that system, God put this job right in front of me, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. I need to apply for this job. And I did, and I made the first round interviews, and that was an amazing feeling because a lot of people applied for it. So just to be picked for the first round was such a boost in confidence. And then I got called back for the second round, and I got offered the job, and I am really excited. I am going to do youth ministry for a church, and it's a full-time position. That is just a dream come true for me. There are very few full-time positions in youth ministry here in Denmark, and I'm very passionate about theology. I love it. It has my heart. I studied it for so many years, and now I get to share my faith and share my knowledge and actually use it on a daily basis. I'm going into that job December 1st, and it feels kind of insane to start a new job in a church in December. One of the busiest seasons of the year, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I really love the people I've met so far that I will be working with. Now, before we end, I want to talk to you a bit about this channel. It's called Home to Homestead. I have been thinking about changing the name, mostly because I know that I felt sort of limited by the name, as odd as that sounds. All the advice you get when you start a YouTube channel, all that, is to niche down, to focus, and to create content pillars and all that. And it's all very solid advice, but I'm not doing this as a business. I'm doing this as a creative outlet. And since it's a creative outlet, I am going to take some creative freedoms. So I will be sharing different videos, and I know for some of you that will be off-putting, but I know for a lot of you, you are my internet friends, and you really just enjoy following along in my life and seeing what I'm up to here in Denmark, and I follow along in your lives. And with all that in mind, I've come to the decision that I will be making whatever video I feel like. If I am going to make these videos and it is going to be a sustainable part of my everyday life, and it's something that doesn't stress me out, but something that gives me that creative outlet that I have been looking for and that I've missed from doing these videos, I know that, oh, the sun. I know that I need to do the videos I feel like doing at that time, and some of them will be gardener related, some of them will be homesteading related, some of them will be homemaking related, some of them I probably don't even know what will be yet. I'm also not right now committing to any set schedule. All that to say that I'm back. I am doing really well, and I'm so grateful for all of you that stuck around and gave me the time I needed to heal. And for those of you who have been cheering me along on different platforms, you know who you are, and I really appreciate all of you, every single one of you. Thank you so much for being part of my journey and for being part of my online community. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed. I'm sorry. I just really appreciate you. Here's to many more videos. Hopefully where I don't cry. See you next time.